live button in the top corner. That means you're catching this live. If you do not see that button, then you're watching the replay. If so, please comment hashtag replay so I know you watch. And welcome to my channel. My name is Shelby. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, I hope you consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed this live and this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. It would mean so much to me. All right. Yeah, make sure to say hello when you guys jump on so I can say hello back. And let me know where you're watching from. I'd like to see how far out my videos get. Hi, Darlene, my sweet friend. How are you? How are you doing? All right, y'all give me just 1 second. I'm just trying to get my video shared over to Facebook. And for those that are new to my YouTube channel, I do have a, why is this not working? I do have a Facebook page where I go live as well. So if y'all want to join me over there, if you want to follow my page on Facebook, it's the same name as my YouTube channel. It's Red Brick Home Crafts. So easy enough to find. All right. There we go. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get it shared over. Doing okay? And you? I'm doing good, y'all. I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy. And I know it's because of this weather. How's the weather where y'all are at? Because I live in Tennessee in the United States, and like it has been raining off and on all day. And of course, the temperatures have been a little cooler. So it's just been Hi, Christine. Hi, Lori from the Farmhouse Stencil Shop. And Miss Wanda. All of my sweet friends are hopping on. Hello, hello. But I hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all are enjoying your Sunday. But yeah, like I said, if I sound kind of groggy, it's because I literally just woke up from a nap. I was going to go live earlier, at, probably like at 1 or 2. But as I said, I ended up taking a nap and just now woke up. And I was like, I have got to get out of bed. Because for one, I was wanting to do this craft. And for two, and if I did not wake up, that I would not go to sleep tonight and I have to go to work tomorrow. So, all right. So I got it shared over. It's cold there, Christine. Yeah, I'm already over it, y'all. It's not even winter time and I'm already over the cold. Like I'm ready for the holidays and stuff, but y'all, I'm already over it. I'm not a cold weather person. All my coworkers, and including myself, have been coming in every day with like the sniffles of our sinuses and everything else. So yeah, we're not ready. Or they are. I should say they are. They love the cold weather. Me, I'm not. Okay, so for today's project, we're going to be doing a Hobby Lobby dupe. And I didn't have a picture of what it looked like from Hobby Lobby, but as soon as I describe it, you guys are going to know exactly what I'm talking about if you like shopping at Hobby Lobby as much as I do. So we are, I guess I need to go back to YouTube and pull up the videos. Okay, so we're making the Hobby Lobby fall sign. You know where they take the wood pieces and they spell out fall. Okay, well, as you can see, there's only three wood blocks here. So you're thinking, okay, how do you spell out fall? It's 4 letters. That is because for the A, we're going to use this little pumpkin that I got. It says friends gather. Y'all, I forgot to grab my letters. I knew I forgot something. This, I got it at Goodwill. So here was the tag. I got it for $2.99. I know it's hard to see, but I'm thinking it originally came from Dollar General, because this looks like something I've seen at Dollar General before. If you guys have seen this pumpkin, let me know where it originally came from, but I got it at Goodwill. And then these 4 pieces, I'm sure y'all probably recognize. Hold on, that needs to be sanded. I tried to sand them all before I went live, because I know that's kind of boring to watch. But these 3 wood pieces came from Dollar Tree. And here's the little sticker for them. Cute idea. Thank you. Yeah, see, I've been wanting to like dupe this project for a while now. And I'm like, you know what? I know it's already been fall for a minute, but I was like, let's do it. Okay, let me grab my letters real quick, y'all. Don't run off on me. I'll be right back. Okay, so since I'm not particularly good at freehanding and I don't have big enough stencils that spell out fall, we're gonna use these. I know I have them all bent, but these are poster stickers from Walmart that I bought forever ago. There's a little thing. Say these are poster stickers, and we're gonna use those to spell out fall. Just because I'm not, like I said, not very good with like freehanding it. But if you have stencils, use a stencil or a vinyl machine, you know, all that good stuff. Let's start by let's paint the pumpkin first. Let's paint the pumpkin. And so if I remember correctly, Hobby Lobby did their sign like black and white, which typically I do like that. But y'all also know that whenever I get inspired by other people, whether it's other crafters or businesses, whatever, if I see projects, I usually try to change at least one or two things about it. That way I'm not copying somebody 100%. Sorry, y'all, I'm having to spray water in this because I'm down to the bare minimum. So I went yesterday and went to Walmart, got groceries and all that, and I was going to stop by the craft section and get some more of this this pumpkin orange chalk paint, okay? Because like I said, I'm running down to the bare minimum. Y'all would not believe this. Hi, JD Gaming, how are you? We are a crafting channel, so if you're into crafting or want to learn something, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you join us. But I went to get more of this, right? So I go over there to the Craft Island Walmart. They had all kinds of Waverly chalk paint. Do you know that at least my Walmart no longer has this one? I'm not talking about that they were just sold out for the day. I'm talking about there was not even a spot on the shelf for pumpkin orange. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And so that made me a little salty, y'all. And because I love my Waverly colors, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, of all colors for you to stop selling, you want to stop selling orange. So yeah, I was like, okay, come on now. Hi, Leah from Make All the Things With Me. How are you? All right, so we're going to start by painting our pumpkin. And if y'all do this project, you know, do the colors, you know, do them however you like. And then, like I said, I think Hobby Lobby's sign was, they did like a black and white for theirs. I need a smaller paintbrush to get close to the handle here. But yeah, if any of you guys recognize this pumpkin, just let me know where you got it from. Because like I said, I got it from Goodwill, and obviously I know it did not originally come from Goodwill. But this just kind of looks like something Dollar General will sell. That's what it looks like to me. I would love that color. I may have missed out. Yeah, like I was shocked. I kept looking. I was like, surely I'm overlooking this. I was like, surely they got to have it, or at least have a spot for it, and they're just out. But nope, they didn't even have a spot for it anymore. I just could not believe it, y'all. Could not believe it. All right, we're just trying to get around the little handle here. I do like what they did for the handle. I thought it was cute. But I apologize, y'all, if I keep like sniffling and all that. It's this weather and everything else. It's just killing me this time of year. Okay, and I know y'all can still see the wording on here. That's okay. for this project, we're actually going to use the back side here. But I went ahead and painted both solely because, I guess I'll go ahead and tell y'all now. So you might want to follow me on Facebook if you aren't already, because this project, this is something different that we're doing from Hobby Lobby's version, is we are making this a double-sided project. But you'll have to check out my Facebook Live tomorrow evening. I'm thinking around 5:30. It's whenever I get home and get everything situated, but I'm thinking around 5:30 Central. And y'all will have to join me over there and tomorrow to see how we do the back. Because I thought it would be cute to make this a double-sided sign. Did they have the small bottles? No, they didn't even have the small bottle of it. I kept looking, like they had all kinds of like the Waverly like oddball colors, you know, not like well, they still had like black, white, you know, your traditional colors, whatever your normal colors. But no, they did not have in small bottles, they didn't have a place for it on the shelf. And I was like, are you kidding me? I said, I feel like orange is a pretty like popular color. So for them to not have that. So y'all might want to check out your local Walmart, see if they're the same as mine. I'm kind of thinking it may not be, because ever since my Walmart did their remodel earlier this year, like they made their craft aisles, their craft section so tiny. They got rid of so much. Got rid of the fabric cutting table. Like I was so disappointed, y'all. So disappointed. So I guess I'll have to order it off Amazon or something. Amazon's got everything, right? So again, this side that was the front that had the writing, I'm only doing the one coat on it because this is going to be the double-sided side that we're going to work on. And I'm going to have something that's going to cover that up. But for the back side, that's going to be for today's project. Y'all will see what I'm talking about here in a minute. Hi, Hunter. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, guys, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. I would greatly appreciate it. Leah, how's the weather where you're at? I was telling everybody earlier, it's just been yucky, rainy, kind of cooler weather. A good day for like chilly to stay in and snuggle on the couch and watch TV. And I just woke up from a nap. Alright, I think we got this just about dried, and then I'm going to have to do the bottom real quick. So you got to do the bottom of our pumpkin. Yeah, I do like this pumpkin though. It's super cute, super cute. Do y'all usually have a lot of good luck at Goodwill? I noticed Goodwill is kind of a hit or miss for me. There are some days I go in there and I just rack up on everything. Then there are some days I walk out with nothing. Well, I went not too long ago with my best friend Brittany, and y'all, like, we racked up, and I'm talking about with the clothes. Like, we did find a lot of like other, I guess, decor, miscellaneous stuff, but we racked up with some clothes and shoes. She found like a nice pair of boots and stuff that look like they've hardly been worn. Hi, Kathy. How are you, my friend? All right, let's get this dried. I don't think I'm gonna worry about a second coat on the pumpkin, or at least on the back, the front part of our pumpkin, because I'm also going to just stress it a little bit. I know I said that, and here I am painting it, but it's just because just trying to blend it all in. I'm not doing a full coat, just trying to use up what was left on my paintbrush. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Just a little sleepy. Just woke up from a nap. I had to wake up though, y'all, because like I said, I gotta go to work tomorrow, and if I would have slept any later, I would have been up all night long and been a zombie at work tomorrow. So yep, I had to wake up. All right, I think we got this just about dry. I think it's looking good, y'all. It is looking good. But do you guys know what I was talking about, that fall sign at Hobby Lobby? Because yeah, that's the one we're duping today. Okay, so that is good. We need to leave the orange paint out though, because we're gonna add some of that to our actual like wood pieces. Okay, so the next thing I want to do to our pumpkin while we're working on it is to make it look more realistic like a pumpkin. We're gonna do a little bit of distressing with some ink and all that. Sorry, I'm just trying to glue this little top on here. I probably should have glued it on the other side. Yeah, I think this was the bottom half because the little handle broke. This is one of those little thingies from Hobby Lobby, like where you can get it in the ink section. Yes, welcome in everyone, and I'm sorry if I've missed anybody's comments. Okay, so we're gonna go in with Walnut Stain by what is this? Tim Holtz. I got it at Hobby Lobby. Okay, and then we're just kind of like, you know, create those little, like the curves of the pumpkin. Man, I need one that's tinier. That's gonna be kind of big. I don't know if I got one that's tinier. Okay, we'll make this work. We'll make this work. I probably could have used my fingers too. Hi, Lavon. How are you? And y'all just gonna have to kind of bear with me on this. I'm not particularly good at like freehanding a lot of this stuff. See how we're kind of like creating the curves in your pumpkin. And I'm just using the ink to do that. And that don't look too bad. Doing well, thanks. Good, good. Glad to hear that. So what project were you working on? Is it a fall project or Christmas? I know a lot of people have already moved on to, see how it just gives it more detail. But I know a lot of people have already moved on to Christmas, and I'm not gonna lie, I think this probably may be my last fall project. And then I'm going to move on. Come November, I'm moving on to Christmas. This one's got like an odd amount of curves that kind of, my OCD is kind of like driving me crazy because like you see how there's the little indent there and then right there and then there's another one like right here. I kind of feel like they should have just done 2 indents and like spaced them out. Because yeah, that kind of kind of annoys me. So are you guys already doing Christmas crafting, or are y'all still working on fall? Which I know November, it's still fall and everything, but I don't know, y'all. This year, like, I've just really, I usually love fall crafting, but I'm just not really feeling it as much this year. I'm kind of ready for Christmas crafting. Yeah, that's turning out really good. That's turning out really, really good, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna do that where that last indent is, because I feel like if I do, well, no, actually, it probably wouldn't hurt because I was gonna do the edge here, because then it'll matchy, I guess. It'll matchy. But see, now I feel like it's really looking more like a pumpkin. Okay, yeah, let's do the edge. Let's do the edge of our pumpkin. So do you guys have to work tomorrow, or what are y'all doing? And did y'all have a good weekend? I had a good weekend. Got a little bit of cleaning done around the house, and then we went out to dinner last night, which was nice. And I think for tonight, for supper, my husband and son were wanting to do Hot Pockets, and I was just going to make me a sandwich because I'm not like super hungry. Oh, look at that. This turned out too cute. Now let's do this side. Actually, we kind of need to do the bottom as well. But again, the ink color I'm using is Walnut Stain that I found at Hobby Lobby. Found it at the Hoblob. Okay, let's do this side real quick. And then I think we'll be done with the pumpkin. Besides, we're going to add the letter A to this one. The one thing I was kind of sad about is that I didn't really get to go to a pumpkin patch this year, because we usually like to go to a pumpkin patch and like pick out pumpkins and stuff to decorate on the front porch, and we didn't really do that this year. Just had so much going on and all that. I was telling my coworkers and stuff, I said, to be honest, I actually feel like I live at the doctor's office anymore and just visit home. It's like I'm always at the doctor's, and it stinks, but there you go. What do y'all think of our pumpkin? I think it's cute. Okay, we'll let that dry while we work on the wood pieces. So again, guys, the wood pieces came from Dollar Tree, and we got 3 of them. Looks great. Thank you. So what we're going to do, because like I said, for one, we're running out of the orange paint. I'm wanting to like do a kind of like a distress method. At first I was thinking, where's my lid? At first I was thinking about doing like the crackle method, because I haven't done that in a while on any of my projects. Thank you, Kathy. But I decided, now I wanted it to kind of look more like distressed wood. I'm thinking at Hobby Lobby they kind of did that, did like a distressed look or the crackle look, whatever you want to call it. So what we're gonna do, which side looks the best? So what we're gonna do is, I'm just making sure, is we're not gonna do like a full coverage, okay? Because again, this is partially because I want to stretch out this orange paint as much as I can. But it's also because I really like the distressed look. So see how we did not go all the way to the edges? So that's what we're going to do for all three of them. And then this won't be the only thing that we're doing to them. Let's do, oh, this is the one that's got that rough side. Let's do, I'm thinking, y'all. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so again, doing the same thing. We're not going all the way to the edges. And I'm not looking for perfection. Says the person with the OCD. But it's kind of ironic though, because I'm the type that when it comes to like my crafting and stuff, I love the distressed look so much. You would think I would not like the distressed look, but I really do. Okay, let's move these around. Smooth these around. Scooch, scooch. Okay. Now again, just trying to figure out which side looks better. You know what I was actually surprised about? I was surprised that these wood pieces from Dollar Tree weren't like so, like in such a desperate need for sanding. Because y'all know if you buy a lot of wood pieces from Dollar Tree, how rough they usually are. These actually weren't that bad. Like I had to sand it just a tiny bit, but most of the time I have to like really sand them before I can use them. But no, these were not that bad. Which again had definitely surprised me. That's one thing I really hope that Dollar Tree does not get rid of. I know they've been making so many changes and all that with the prices and heck, even the stuff that they've been selling, and I'm just really hoping that they don't get rid of the wood stuff, because like that's my main thing. Because see, I don't like go to not Hobby Lobby. I don't go to like Lowe's, Home Depot, and all that get wood. I mean, I probably should, but like I live in a small town, so I'd have to travel like 45 minutes to an hour away to go to a Lowe's or Home Depot. Whereas I can just go to Dollar Tree and get the wood, and it's already cut. So. Okay, so I think we're good. Now let's put these side by side so we can paint them. Oh, I said paint. We already did paint them. Am I done with the orange? I think I am. I missed some spots right here, which even on the part where we painted orange, I'm not particularly worried about some of the wood still showing through, because y'all are going to see what we're going to do next. And because I want all of it to show through. I want the orange, I want the wood, the natural wood color. I want all of that to show through in this project. And I want to apologize that I have not been live on YouTube or even uploaded videos in so long. I told everybody on Facebook, I just kind of needed a social media break. But hopefully I'm back now and I can start either going live or uploading videos again. And speaking of uploaded videos, if you missed it, I just uploaded a video yesterday here on YouTube. So if y'all wouldn't mind going to check that out after this live and give that video a thumbs up, leave a comment or two, and let me know what you think of that project. So one thing I do like about chalk paint is that it does dry fairly quickly. Still salty about my Walmart not having the pumpkin orange. Oh my gosh. Because heck, I even use orange for like winter and stuff because like when I do a lot of snowman projects, you know, painting their nose and stuff, so I'm like, I really need the orange paint. Which of course I know you can use acrylic paint, but I just like using chalk paint just because it's a little thicker and you don't need as many coats. So I would prefer to have my pumpkin orange by Waverly. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do, which actually I'm kind of thinking twice about it. No, let's stick with my original idea. Don't do that, Shelby. No changing your mind. So again, because I want like the distressed look and all that stuff. Let's move these over. So instead of like distressing with your paintbrush or like using your sander, we're going to use this little palette knife, this little plastic one. Either got it at Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby. We're going to go in with Snow White by Waverly. And like the same thing with the pumpkin orange, I'm going to have to spray it with water because we're down to the bare minimum. See, I should have bought some more white because they had that one. They just didn't have my pumpkin orange. Y'all can tell I'm a little salty about that. Just a little bit. But really, I think it's my Walmart. I don't think it's all Walmart's. Come on. My lid was not wanting to stay stuck on there. Come on, let's make this last. Which I think I have enough for this project. Okay. That's frustrating not getting the paint color you want. Yes, it really, really is. It really, really is. Now, I do have like some acrylic orange paint. But like I said, I really like my chalk paint. Okay. So if y'all have never seen this method, it's super easy. It's like using a paintbrush, okay? Just get a little bit of the paint on your brush. And then I'm kind of wondering if I should not do the outer edges because I was wanting to use like some antique wax. Yeah, let's do the inner part. Okay, and you're just literally just like painting on, or like I've heard other crafters say, it's like you're spreading butter. Okay, you're just spreading butter on toast. And see what it does? See, it gives you that weathered look. And you could do obviously as little or as much as you want. I want the orange to show through, obviously, so I don't want to completely cover it. You think this time of year orange would be available? Yes, like that was my thoughts because fall, Halloween, like, you know, that was my exact thoughts. I'm like, of all the colors to get rid of, you're gonna get rid of orange. See, look at that. See, it gives you like that chippy, worn look. But yeah, if y'all have never done this method, you really need to. It is so much fun. And, you know, as a personal preference, you could do as little or as much as you want. I'm the type, I like a lot of this distressing. Yeah, that is so pretty. Maybe you can order it online. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Which, as I said, I'm not gonna stress like too hard over it um because technically I'm really just about done with fall and Halloween crafting, so but I'll definitely order it for like winter and stuff like that when I make my snowman crafts. Yeah, and I think what I'm gonna do with the edges, I think I'm just gonna take my antique wax and just distress the edges. So what do y'all think? Y'all like this? Y'all like the chippy look? See how it looks like aged, worn weather look? I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna do it to our other two. I like it. Awesome. Let's set that one up here. Thank y'all, thank y'all. Yeah, throw some hearts up, guys. Throw some hearts up. And if you're like me and you happen to get a little bit heavy-handed, if you felt like you did too much distressing, just take your, whatever your original color was, your bottom color, base color. In this case, it would have been pumpkin orange. Just take that and your paintbrush and go back over it. And that'll tone down a lot of the distressing. Because I am really, really bad about that. Not just with paint, but with even glue and all that stuff. I tend to get a little bit heavy-handed. Oh, thank you, Kathy, my sweet friend. Thank you so much for those hearts. But yeah, that's all you're doing is you're just literally spreading it like butter. Yeah, I'm really liking this, y'all. I'm just trying to get enough out for my last pumpkin. Yeah, I'm really, really liking this. And then, as I said, guys, make sure y'all follow me on Facebook as well, Red Brick Home Crafts, because we're going to be doing something to the back side, make this a double-sided sign. So make sure y'all join me tomorrow on Facebook, and we'll work on the other side. I'm not going to tell y'all what we're doing, so y'all have to come join me on Facebook tomorrow. Yeah, I really love this. When I watched a crafter do this for the first time, I like fell in love with it. I'm like, oh my gosh. Because I do like, distressing, dry brushing like with your paintbrush, or, using the sander, or doing like the crackle method. I love the crackle method. See, that looks so good. But for this, I was just wanting to do this method. And last one. Toss to Facebook. Thank you so much for tossing those bricks. And if you ever see anybody, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, like comment that, all that means is just to share the video out. We say tossing the bricks, stacking the bricks, laying the bricks. All of it means the same thing. And I would greatly appreciate it. See, I did get a little heavier with the distressing on this pumpkin, but that's well, no, not really pumpkin, but this piece. Yep, I like it. I like it. So I don't know if y'all are into like watching the Asian dramas and stuff like that. I bring this up because I found something on Netflix. A new Asian drama is called Genie Make a Wish, and like it looks so good. So my husband and I are going to start watching that soon. See, there's our third one. Okay, so I think let me make sure. I think they're all good. Yep. And just a little up here. Okay, so I think we're done with that part. Now let's go in and do let's wax like those, the edges and stuff that I didn't get, that we didn't add any paint to. I'm just taking my baby wipe and cleaning that off. It's really easy to get the paint off of there. Okay, and then we'll get these 3 pieces dried, do the wax. And then we'll go in and do our lettering. So easy enough, easy enough. Okay, let's put the lid on this. Okay, let's dry all 3 of these. I think these are turning out great so far though. What do y'all think? Do y'all like this new, well, I say new, it may be new to some of y'all, but it's really not, but this method using the little palette knife. It's so easy, y'all. It's so easy. And to me, it's less messy than like doing the crackle method with the glue or using like the wax from a candle. I've done that method before. This is so much less messy. And I'm kind of wondering if we should do the antique wax, if I should just get like my actual, I have a thing of wax that one of my followers on Facebook sent me. And this is almost dried. There's a few spots I got kind of thick with the paint, so it's taking a little longer to dry. Okay, good enough, y'all, good enough. Okay, let's do this paintbrush. Where's the best paintbrush I'm looking for? This'll work. Okay. And what I want to do is get rid of this. Had that white paint on there. I feel like I need a bigger trash can for my craft room, because I make such a mess in here, y'all. I really am a messy crafter. I really am a messy crafter. And all I got is one of them little like wire baskets from Dollar Tree. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with some antique Waverly wax and do like the edges and the sides of our pieces. But honestly, I feel like you could just use like, if you just have regular like ink or wax. I've even seen some crafters use like shoe polish. Have y'all ever done that? I thought that was like really neat. I would have never in a million years would I would have ever thought to use shoe polish for crafting. But see, there's the sides. Yeah, I'm gonna do all the sides all the way around first, and then we're gonna go into the inner part. It's crazy how much I've learned since I've started, like crafting and all that. Watching other crafters, I'm just like so amazed at the ideas and the creativity that everybody comes up with. Well, what happened to my iPad just went like crazy for a minute there. It had like minimized my screens. I was trying to read the comments. I was like, wait a minute. It was still there. It just minimized it for some reason. Gotta love technology, y'all. Gotta love technology. I really do have a love-hate relationship with technology. Anybody else? I think technology is great when it works. But I'm the type, though, I've always told everybody, I've been like really adamant about this. I like technology, it's great and everything, but I don't feel like we should solely depend on um on technology. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we should definitely have a backup that's non-technology. Like y'all know what I mean? And see, I think by doing this, I think it's going to create like a framed look, which I'm not mad about. I am not mad about. We'll see how this turns out. You know what I'm kind of thinking though? I'm kind of thinking we should. No, I'm thinking we should wax the entire thing. Because I don't really know how I like. What do y'all think? I don't know if I'm liking that. Yes, we all love technology when it works for us. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna wax the entire thing. I think I would like that better. Because then it really looks like aged and all that. Oh yeah. That's better. I like that better. I like that better. Okay, let's do this. The rest of this. Yeah, I like this much better. Much better. Because you can still see our chippy look. And to me, it does still frame the rest of this. It still has that look. Okay. I need another baby wipe. I should have worn gloves for this. Rusty. Exactly. Exactly. I love all my rustic and distressing. This side's not as dark as the other side is. Yeah, this is much better. Much better. I'm kind of wondering though, that since we did the wax, how well the it's gonna work for me to paint those letters on over the wax. Probably not gonna work too well. Man, I wish I had wood letters. I really thought I did. I thought I had wood letters that spelled out fall. And I probably do. It's just somewhere. See, what do y'all think? Let me hold up one that's not. See, here's one that's not, that we did not add the wax. Then the one that we did. Okay, move this somewhere. Y'all, I need a bigger table. I need a bigger table. Hold on. Plus, I think too, by adding the wax on here, kind of matches our pumpkin better because we did distress it as well. So I think it just matches that better. Okay, let's dry this one, and then we'll move it out of the way. We'll just do it like this. Yeah, Lori loves her rustic too, don't she? Okay, that should be good enough. We can move it now and not have to worry about the wax getting on everything. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Next. And yeah, I wanted to tell y'all, if you see any other like craft pages, hop on here in the comments. Make sure y'all go check them out and subscribe to their channels too. I know they would greatly appreciate it. There's a lot of talent out there in the world, y'all. And it costs nothing to subscribe, so that's the best part, right? That's the best part. Yeah, y'all, I am really, really loving this. So this is way different than the one they did at Hobby Lobby. If I can find a picture of it, I will definitely share it. Basically share where I got my inspiration from. I've done that before though. I've duped a lot of like Hobby Lobby's signs. Just cause like I love Hobby Lobby, but they're a little pricey. And even when they have their sales, some of their stuff can still be a little pricey. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need a new baby wipe. Do you guys like to shop at Hobby Lobby, or what's your favorite place to shop at to get craft supplies? It could even be online. I do get some of my stuff online, but I would say it is Dollar Tree's my favorite, but it's really not anymore. Because at first I was okay with the price increase, and I'm talking about when they went to like $1.25 and $1.50. But then now it seems like, don't they have some stuff that's now like up to $20? And I'm like, look now. And it would be one thing if after they raised the price, if they either got like better quality or if they started like putting more like the quantity, if they would have increased that. But they really, really haven't. And like the perfect example would be their florals. Because no offense to Dollar Tree, but most of their florals are very like plasticky and cheap looking. But yet they raised the price to $1.25. So I'm like, look, look now, if you're gonna raise the prices, you can at least make the quality a little bit better. Know what I mean? Hobby Lobby clearance, regular price, $29.99 clearance price, $28.40. Say that's what I'm saying. It's like, is it really a discount or a deal? Y'all, I am so loving this. I was kind of afraid at first that this wasn't going to work out. But I am really, really liking it. Why is that one? We're going to put some more ink on here. Or wax. I'm going to let this like sit for a minute. Because this is like so much whiter. I think it's because I'm wiping it off too fast. But yeah, I think probably the florals at Dollar Tree is what upsets me the most. And you would think by now they'd get out like newer or better ribbon, or ribbon that has more to it. Because now it seems like you buy a little thing of ribbon from them, you maybe can make like 2 bows out of it, depending on like how big the bows are. Because it don't come with hardly anything. But I used to love Dollar Tree. Like that was my go-to. Like I wouldn't go really to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's. It was always Dollar Tree. But now, and then like the last few times that I've gone in there, there we go. Now it's staying a little darker. But the last few times I've gone in there, I just really didn't get anything because they really just didn't have anything. Why am I getting my glue gun? I was getting my glue gun out to dry this. That's hilarious. But yeah, I used to like tell everybody, go to Dollar Tree, go to Dollar Tree. And I still shop there, but it's like, just not the same. Like I used to be excited to go into Dollar Tree, see what stuff I can find, but now it's like, eh. Alright, got this one almost dry, and we work on our last one. Yeah, I really wish I had actual wood letters. I think that would work so much better. It's really different now. I don't enjoy going there anymore. See, exactly how I feel, Kathy. You don't get excited anymore. It's just, the fun's not there, the thrill's not there. So, I get it, girl. I get it. And the reason I'm not doing the backs of the wood pieces is because when we work on that tomorrow on Facebook, y'all, 5:30 Central, and that's PM. When we work on the backside tomorrow, we're actually going to have something Mod Podge on. So again, y'all will just have to join me tomorrow to find out what we're going to be doing with the backside, because we're going to make this a double-sided sign. I love multi-purpose projects. All right. But I am not ready to go back to work tomorrow. I feel like the weekends just never last long enough. Anybody else feel that way? Because they really don't. The weekends just really don't last long enough anymore. So Kathy, where do you go shopping now? I know since you don't really, shop much at Dollar Tree anymore, do you go anywhere else? Yeah, like I said, Dollar Tree used to be my number one. Now they're not. Okay, so let's do this last one here. You know what's going to be absolutely hilarious is watch when I get this project done and then I go through my fall supplies, I guarantee I'm going to find the letters that spell out fall. Because like something in the back of my mind keeps telling me that, yeah, you do have those letters. So I guarantee when I get off here and I go looking in my supplies, I'm going to find it. Dollar General, Hobby Lobby, Michaels, Walmart. Yep. You sound like me, everything but the Michaels, and it's because, well, actually, really even Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby, I have to go like on a weekend just because it's over an hour away from me, or I'll shop online. But Michaels, I don't really go in there much. And Hobby Lobby and all that, those have got to be like special trips because, like I said, Hobby Lobby and Michaels are so far away from me. I don't know where else to go to. Me neither. Or Amazon. I order a lot of stuff off of Amazon. Okay, this piece is really dark. We gotta get a new baby wipe. We gotta get a new baby wipe. Yeah, I really should have worn gloves. I know a lot of people say they find good stuff in Michael's, but the few times I've gone in there, I haven't really found anything. And to me, they are very, very expensive. Now, Hobby Lobby is too, but I don't know. I just don't really have as much luck in Michael's as a lot of other crafters do. Okay. I think we are done with this one. Okay. Y'all, I really gotta clean my hands. I do love this though. I do love this. It's kind of wondering if I knew like exactly where my fall letters were. I'd use those. They're expensive. Sometimes you can get flowers for a good price. I like to go like after the holidays to Hobby Lobby and get all their floral picks because they mark them down like next to nothing. And last year I racked up, y'all, on some like Christmas and winter themed picks. Got them for next to nothing. I'm looking over here at my fall tote to see if I can. Actually, I think I see them, y'all. Because, yeah, I think the stickers and all that's not going to work since I put the wax on here. I think I found them, y'all. I'm going to have to do that this year, go to Hobby Lobby after Hobby. But girl, you got to get there like fast. Like, because I learned that one year too, is that one year I waited. It was like several days after Christmas. They were like wiped out. There was nothing left. So you got to be like 8 o'clock in the morning or whenever they open the day after. You got to be there, girl. I think the reason I didn't do that, no, I got those florals, not last year, but the year before, because I used them in a lot of my Christmas crafts last year. But when I tried to do that again this past Christmas, and I think the reason I didn't go sooner was because Christmas and all that was like during the week and I had to work. But see, actually, my work vacation, I'm taking my work vacation at Christmas this year, so I might just do that. Might just go the day after, be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. Good to know. Yeah, I learned that the hard way, Kathy. That's what I'm telling you. Because, I mean, everybody gets there quick. All right, let me see if these are my letters. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Yeah, I think I see them. There's an F, there's an A. L. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. And these are literally the perfect size. Oh my gosh, y'all. Stop it. These are too cute. Woohoo! Y'all, I'm excited. I'm happy. Because, yeah, those stickers are not going to work. All right, I know y'all can't really see because they're not glued on. Okay, so look. Here's how they're going to look. Okay? And then there's our A. There's our A. So what do y'all think? What color should we paint these? Should we do, what is that on my A? Or my pumpkin? Should we do black? I was kind of thinking black. Adorable. Thank you, Lori. What do y'all think? Should we do black? What got all over my pumpkin? I honestly think it's the wax. Yeah, what is all over my pumpkin? Should we do black for the letters? Kathy says black. What do y'all say? Comment. Tell me, should we do black? Because I don't want to do white because obviously part of our like signs are white. I really don't want to do the antique wax because like we waxed like everything. I don't want it, like it'll just blend in too much. So no, black or brown. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking black. Let me dry this real quick, y'all. Let me dry my pumpkin. Uh-oh, I wiped some of the ink off. All right, I can add more. Yeah, so y'all say black. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking too. Okay, let me add a little more because, yeah, some of that Waverly ink got on my pumpkin, and when I tried to wipe it with a baby wipe, it wiped some of the ink off. Let's add the ink back. That's easy enough, easy enough. Easy enough. That sure did. It wiped a good bit off. But yeah, I'm thinking black for the letters. Sorry, I'm just trying to make the ink here more noticeable. There we go, there we go. Okay, let's dry that. And then we're gonna paint our letters and glue them on. All right, that's like annoying me. Blend, blend, blend. Make sure all this, the wax and all that's completely dried on everything. All right. I think we're done. Okay, let's set these over to the side. But that's gonna be so stinking cute. So stinking cute. And I do need my super glue or wood glue, because usually when I'm working with wood, I usually like to like use a combination of my glue gun and use either like wood glue or like super glue. Okay. Okay. Let's get these letters done. We'll do black. I think that'll stand out a little more. Okay. There's the black. Let's just do this one. Okay, move these over to the side. I am loving this project. No offense to Hobby Lobby, but I kind of think mine's cuter. I'm just full of myself, y'all. Okay, I gotta make sure we do the edges here. Yep, you will be able to see that. But again, guys, if I can find a picture again of, because I thought I had a picture. If I can find a picture of the one from Hobby Lobby, and then I'll post it. Just trying to make sure I get the edges really good, because I'm hoping I can get away with just doing one coat of paint. That way we're not here forever. Because I am getting a little bit hungry. I know it's supper time. Probably for some of y'all, it's past supper time. And I just got black all over me, black paint. Yeah, I really have got to start wearing gloves, y'all. I don't know why I don't. As much as I paint and as much as I'm constantly having to like wipe my hands and wash them and going through baby wipes like there's no tomorrow, I really don't see why I don't wear gloves.
Yeah, see, like 10 and 11 will come out.
And I see so many other crafters wearing gloves too. I'm like, that's so smart. It's less messy, less messy. Got to stand up so I can see this part, top part of the L. All right, but are you guys enjoying this project? I hope y'all are. Make sure to throw some hearts up so I know you guys are enjoying this. Well, that just scooted way away from me. I'm just glad I finally was able to get this project done because I've had it on my to make list for like a couple years now, because Hobby Lobby's had this project around, or this sign around forever. So yeah, it's been on my to make list. Is y'all's to make list as long as mine is? Mine's probably a book at this point. Thank you, Kathy. Like for real, I'm not joking. I think it is. I think it is a book at this point. And I'm almost as bad too with like food recipes that I find on Pinterest and Facebook, you know, like the little reels and stuff. Oh my gosh, I'll have so many saved or like screenshots from Pinterest, and I've made quite a few of the Pinterest recipes, but I'm just gonna have to like break down and like make a book, almost like a scrapbook kind of thing, but like for my, or just a recipe book. I'm just gonna have to. Like, I'm just gonna have to break down and do it, because that way, instead of scrolling through 50 million screenshots on my phone or scrolling through all the reels I have saved on Facebook, I'm literally just gonna have to make a recipe book. Hi, Norma. Thank you so much for joining us, my sweet friend. Glad you could be here. I'm glad all of you are here. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I know I had told y'all, like on Facebook, I was going to go live on YouTube on Sunday, but I didn't really tell y'all when. So, and then I kind of threw it on y'all at the last minute, like, I'm fixing to go live. And so I'm glad y'all are joining me. And then even if you can only watch the replay, that's fine. I still appreciate it. Still don't forget to, you know, give this video a like. But all of it really helps my channel grow, because I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, and as well as continuing to grow my Facebook page, which on Facebook I'm pretty excited because I'm fairly close to 4,200 followers, so that's exciting. That's exciting. Okay, last letter here, y'all. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to do a second coat. That's kind of why I'm getting a little heavy with the painting here, just so I won't have to do a second coat, because I really don't feel like it. And I know a lot of times people get bored just sitting here watching somebody paint dry, paint dry, paint dry. Because I know we had to do a lot of like painting and stuff with this project. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I do apologize, but I think it's going to be worth it when we get done. Oh my gosh, y'all, why can I not? I'm just like throwing everything everywhere. So is y'all's Pinterest as bad as mine is? Like, I have so many pins saved on Pinterest of everything, not just like food or crafts. It's literally everything. And I don't even think I've done or made half of the stuff that I have saved on there. I might get around to it eventually. Don't we all say that? We'll get around to it eventually. Okay, y'all. I think we're done. Let me double check this one. But I think we're done. Okay. Now, let's get it dried. Let's get it dried. Looks like a couple of the letters are already dried or almost dried. Pinterest, I feel like, is like a rabbit hole. It's like once you start, you're just going down, down, down. Probably the reason why I won't get a TikTok yet, because everybody said the same thing, that TikTok is so addictive. And it's like once you start like watching the videos, like you're just scrolling for hours, and I'm like, oh Lord. I already do that with Pinterest, and of course I'm on Facebook and YouTube, so it's like, whew, I don't think we need another one yet. Are any of you guys on TikTok? I've had several people tell me that I need to make a TikTok, because they keep saying I would do really well over there as far as like my crafting and stuff. And eventually I want to make a TikTok, but just not right now. Not quite ready for that yet. Because like I barely have time for Facebook and YouTube, much less another one. Another app. Okay, yeah, so they're still a little wet, so let's get them dried a little bit more. Let's see if that's dried now. It's hot, but yes, I think they're dried. Okay. Let's bring our pieces back. So again, the pumpkin is going to have the A. And then all of our other wood pieces will have our other letters. Okay. And then we got F. I think I like that better. Y'all, this project is cute. Okay, now my OCD is gonna drive me crazy. We gotta make sure the letters are about even. Okay. Okay, so just bear with me for a moment, y'all. Bear with me. I think we need to add some moss and a bow. I don't think I'm gonna do that live, just because this video is long and I do want to eat supper and all that. So I think we'll do that afterwards. Just add a little moss and maybe just a simple burlap bow. I don't think it needs a whole lot. Okay. So the A needs to go up a tad. Okay. Sorry, y'all, it'll drive me crazy if these letters are not like the same height, if that makes any sense. Which again, I guess it don't really matter. It don't have to be like exact, but let's see. Yeah, they're not perfectly even, but sorry, y'all. I'll get there eventually. I'll get there eventually. Just don't mind me. Yeah, I think that looks good. I know y'all can't see the entire thing on here, but once I get these glued on, what is my iPad doing? It seriously has a mind of its own over here. Okay, let's do the A first. Okay, so I'm going to use a combination of wood glue and my hot glue. If I can get it. There we go. If I can get it off of the stand. But this will just really make sure those letters stick. Okay. Okay. Hold that down for a second. Yeah, do y'all think we need like some moss and we probably actually need to wax the little knob here on the pumpkin because it's just too white because we like waxed everything else. So we probably need to do that. Sorry, y'all, I'm cleaning up these little glue strands here. Come on, glue strands. Okay. Now, let's do our other letters. Okay. But I'm trying to get used to this. This is my new glue gun that another one of my sweet followers on Facebook sent me. Y'all, I literally have the best followers, I'm telling you. I appreciate them so much. But it's one of those cordless ones. And it's much bigger than the ones I'm used to. So it's taking some getting used to, that's for sure. It is definitely taking some getting used to. But I do like it though, because I've always wanted a cordless one. So it is very, very nifty. Very nifty. One more, y'all. One more, and then this project is done. Done. Again, guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I know this was a long live, but you'll realize, especially, well, you already know if you follow me on Facebook, that my lives are usually kind of long. It's because they're usually pretty big, detailed projects, and I like to talk. That's why I like doing lives more than just uploading videos, because I love to engage with everybody. So yeah, my lives tend to be a little bit longer. But if you're watching the replay, you can always fast forward. Okay, I think those are stuck on there. Let me find one of my other baby wipes I just used that had the wax already on there. Oh yeah. So see, we can easily wax this. Now it'll blend in with the rest. Yeah, that's much, much, much better. Much better. Okay. It's done, besides me adding a little bit of moss to the top, but I think I'll actually save that part for later, for like Monday, tomorrow's live on Facebook, because like I said, we got to do the other side of all this first, and then we'll add the wax. Okay, let me get rid of any glue strings and all that. Let's dry this. And then I'll show y'all what it looks like. This is side one. Okay, so as I said, it's gonna be kind of hard to put them all, get them all in the same frame here, because, okay, sorry y'all, everything's gonna be kind of like smushed together. Let's get, I'm trying to hold it up. Okay, there's our other L. Oh Lord. Can y'all see it? And I know it's backwards to you guys. Hold on, let me do it. Let me do it the other way, because the camera's backwards. Hold on. Hold on. So it'll actually spell the word fall. Okay. Move these over. Hi, Anna. How are you, my sweet friend? Okay. Now it's actually going to spell fall for you guys. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What do y'all think? How are you, Anna? Thank you for joining us, my friend. Looks great. Thank you so much, Lori. And y'all, I'm so excited I found these letters, because I think these letters actually work out better than the stickers, because the stickers were a lot smaller than these letters. But stay. Very pretty. Thank you, Kathy. So again, guys, don't forget to join me tomorrow on Facebook. I'm thinking 5:30 Central. If it changes, I'll let y'all know, or send out my Telegram notification. But join me tomorrow, because we're going to make this a double-sided sign, and we're going to do something to the back of these. So y'all are gonna have to stay tuned for that. I'm very excited. I think y'all are gonna like it. But yeah, thank y'all so much for joining me today. I'm sorry this video was very long. It's almost an hour and a half. But I still appreciate it. I appreciate y'all being here. And don't forget, if you're watching the replay, to hashtag replay, so I know you watched, and leave me a comment and give this video a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this live and want to see more crafting stuff here on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to my channel. It would mean so much to me, because I'm trying to grow it. It's been a slow growth, which is okay. But I'm trying to get more active on here, so I would appreciate if y'all would subscribe if you haven't already. And also think about following me on Facebook as well, because I am way more active on Facebook than YouTube. So think about following me over there. It's Red Brick Home Crafts. I hope y'all have a good rest of your night, and I guess I will see y'all tomorrow evening. So until then, on Facebook, y'all. Facebook, not YouTube, Facebook. So until then, bye, you guys.